Well, my friends, we are back out on a weekday trip this time. We are coming out here on a scouting mission. So this is actually on a Wednesday night. The local river here is actually pretty flooded over, and we wanted to go figure out why it was flooded over. Well, along with it being flooded, it's actually got a handful of backwaters. So we wanted to check out the backwaters because we figured with the warm water coming up that the carp would be pushed back into the backwaters. As it turns out, they were not. The fish I'm fighting right now was actually the first fish I put in the boat here, and it's actually a pretty good-looking catfish, which I'll be able to show you later on in the video. I ended up actually eating, so definitely got to go out and get the groceries when you can. But like I said, this was only coming out for a scouting mission, so we only wanted to come out for 2-3 hours, hit the backwaters, figure out what was in them, figure out if we could see bottom into them, and just go out and have a little bit of fun. When you get the chance to go out during the middle of the week, you got to go out and have some fun. So that's one of the biggest things I think that makes me successful is the fact that when I get the chance to go out, I like to go out to random different places and just basically just learn the body of water. So if I needed to go and hit it at a different point in time of the year or anything, I can look at it and say, you know what, is this spot, would it be better in the summer? Would it be better in the fall? Whatever it might be. And be able to look at it and say, you know what, if I've got a tournament or anything and I need to go shoot this species, or if I'm in this area and I need to go, get a couple kicker fish or anything else like that, I kind of know a handful of areas to be able to go. So that's kind of one of my biggest secrets is I just scout a whole bunch. And, that's kind of, it's a good thing because you get to learn about it, a bunch of bodies of water, but it's also not a good thing because while everybody else is putting 400 or 500 fish in the boat, you're putting 150 fish in the boat. But it's something that, I've been bow fishing for 26 years this year, and me doing what I do has actually taught me more than going out and just shooting a pile of fish. I'll shoot a pile of fish when the time's right, when I need to, whether it's a tournament or anything else like that, or whether we're really trying to shoot that many fish. But if it's not that time period though, then I just like going out and learning. I don't know, just like being out on the water. What we ended up learning on this trip is the fact that when backwater gets mucky and things like that, if there's no flow into it, that the fish absolutely don't want to be in that stagnant water. The backwaters that used to be there when it was low water, it still had enough of the current off the main channel of the river that the fish would push back up into those, and it wasn't exactly stagnant water all the time. Out of the 3-4 backwaters that's there, this is the only backwater that we were able to run into and actually find fish and actually see fish. The secret to this one is that there was a feeder creek actually feeding into the spot. So with that constant flow of the water, the backwaters, this is a giant backwater, but with the constant flow of the water and things like that, the fish were actually able to go in there, survive, and be pretty good in there. Which we weren't able to learn besides actually coming here and checking it out. This isn't an area where you can kill, an entire night on and be able to shoot the entire night. But if you needed to kill a couple hours, then you could come out here and, just spend a couple hours and shoot some fish. But we're nearing the end of the video here. Don't forget, scout, 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 then shoot. On top of that, too, don't forget to use the promo codes for Predator Custom Bowstrings, for Loxley Bowfishing, and for Arrow Out.